All right, everybody. So it's PCM, the holiday weekend traffic. It's the first big holiday weekend of the year, so the weekend warriors are going to be out in full force. All right. So please use extreme caution. So what are some of the things we're going to see today?
Campers.
Campers, boats, motorcycles. Okay.
Yep.
In terms of motorcycles, signal early because sometimes they're moving very fast and try to give them as much notice of what you're going to do as possible. With the boats and the campers, number one, those tires are not meant to be going as fast as many of them like to go. Number two, them tires are not used that much, so they tend to get dry rot. And number three, when was the last time they pulled a trailer behind their vehicle? But yet they're in the left lane doing 70 to 75 miles an hour. Okay, you're going to see blowouts. You're going to see a little bit of loss of control if it does happen. You will see a lot of campers and boats on the shoulder with flat tires. So please be careful with that. Okay. Let me ask you a question. You know, you got a lot of open road tolling, whether it's on the Indiana Toll Road, here on 294, 88. Why do we have to be careful when we're going through those open road tolling?
Because people think they have to pay the toll and they'll stop and cut over to get over to the...
Or they will be in the middle lane and they will drop it down to about 40 miles an hour and start doing that.
Yeah, they think they're measuring their speed.
Yes. So please be careful around that, which will lead me into the next question. Why do we have to watch for out-of-state license plates?
Because they're lost. They're trying to figure out where they're going.
It's not necessarily that they're lost, but if you're in Michigan and you see Florida plates next to you, they're probably not from Michigan. So you got to be careful with that. They don't know where they're at. Not saying they're lost. They're just they're travelers. They're tourists or whatever it may be. Why should we be wary of rest area exits and exits that have food and gas options?
Because they'll be heavily traveled.
Heavily traveled. Oh, look, there's a McDonald's and a Shell station, a Shell gas station from the left lane right across the front of your truck to the exit ramp. Very dangerous.
They're very slow.
And when they come back on, they tend to move very slow as well. Right. Very good. Question for you. I don't know if you guys have seen this. If you ever see a wheel and you see rust being thrown from the lug nuts, very bad sign. Okay. Loose lug nut or some other underlying issue. Okay. In this particular case, one of our coworkers saw this posted on our website. He ended up looking closer at his wheels, and when he noticed the rust, he thought that might have been grease, possibly. When he looked closer, it's a hairline crack of the entire wheel. That would have been a catastrophic failure at highway speeds because he was a sleeper team driver. So if you see the rust around your lug nuts, please inspect them. Run it through the shop, run it through the trailer shop, one of the two. With that being said, it's going to be very hot. I think 88 degrees on Sunday and 92 or 94 on Monday. So if you're working around the yard, if you're out there biking, you're running, you're doing gardening, yard work, whatever it is, please make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids. We got to get the cool solutions going. Know when your temperature is getting too hot. Seek somewhere cool, whether it be the shade or whether you go in a house where it's air conditioned. You could drink coffee. You could drink a caffeinated drink. I'm not saying you can't, but they are diuretics. They keep your kidneys from absorbing as much fluids as they normally would, which makes you use the bathroom a lot. It's okay. Just make sure you're also drinking plenty of water with it. Also, if you are going to do any type of eating, make sure you're eating some fruit and vegetables that are high in water content. So you got tomatoes, cucumbers, watermelon, grapes, kiwi, you name it. Cantaloupe is really good, very high water content. And just know the signs and have a safe weekend.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.